Today I'm going to show you how to wrap something in 3M D-Knock carbon fiber vinyl. And what I have right here is a roll of it. I ended up ordering a 72 by 24 inch roll from Amazon. It was about $80. It came in a pretty big tube. It was also on sale. So you can find some really good sales for this stuff, but it is the best out there. Yes, there's some knockoffs, but I would recommend the actual 3M D-Knock. Now a lot of people requested this video, so I'm going to go ahead and start and show you guys how to wrap something in your interior or anything along those lines. Everything I show you today can be used on anything. And what I'm going to be showing you on is a bowl. I know it's really weird, it's one of my wife's bowls, but it has a lot of curves, so this will help you show how you can, with a heat gun, maneuver the vinyl around certain areas. What you should probably also have is the 3M primer. This helps for a lot of the close, tight edges, so it'll actually stick a little bit more. Also, I use rubbing alcohol, of course, to clean the item before you decide you're going to wrap it. And as I said just a minute ago, you're going to need a heat gun. This is a professional heat gun. If you have a hair dryer, use your wife's hair dryer, your girlfriend's hair dryer, it should work as well. And of course, we're going to need a couple Q-tips for the primer. So, again, this was a requested video from one of my viewers. If you also have requests, please let us know and we can always meet your needs. So let's go ahead and begin. Alright, first thing you want to do is wash the item, whatever you're going to wrap. And then I'm going to take rubbing alcohol and wipe down all the edges. Just completely clean anything that's on it. That way the 3M vinyl can stick to it really well. So I'm going to clean these edges and just make sure the alcohol has dried. Alright, next what you want to do is you have your Q-tips and you have your primer. You're going to go ahead and open it, get some on the Q-tip, and around the edges, like these corners, add some of it to the hard edges where it may have problems sticking because of the contour. You can also take it and go like this on whatever you're wrapping. That way it also adds a little bit more sticky substance or whatever you want to call it to it. You can add as much as you want, just put it on. You really don't have to let this dry. It'll probably dry fairly quick. And next we're going to wrap it with vinyl. Now I'm going to take the vinyl and separate it from the back piece, which should be fairly easy, just as so. And then you place it dead middle or however you want to place it on the item you're wrapping. I'm going to place it, and if you screw up, you can always take it back off and reset it, just as so. Now you can already see I'm having a hard time with the middle. So now I'm going to heat it up. You don't want to get it too hot or it will melt, but you can already see it forming as you heat it. Bring it around the edges. Kind of just work with it as you heat it. Now again, if you screw up, you can also pull it back off and reheat the material and it'll straighten itself out. This is kind of difficult by yourself because you're going to have to heat it and take it off, but as you can already see, I'm already getting around this pretty tight edge. And as it dries and cools down, it will become firmer. It is some pretty tough vinyl. So you get it around that edge, as you can see, it's really good. Now we're going to start over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to heat up this. And then you want to start stretching it. Just keep heating as you go. So you can always peel it back off and get it where you need it. You can use your squeegees and get the edges. And you can already see it's starting to form around the bowl. And just keep working with it. Again, you must be patient with this because it takes a lot of time and a lot of practice to get it. You just keep heating it and keep moving it. And see, I've already got the edge pretty well. So now I'm going to start over here. And once you get a pretty good edge like this is already flat, you're going to start working your way around it. Again, heat it up and then stretch it where you need it. And you can already see, again, it's forming a nice curve right here. And the more you stretch it, the more it'll form to your edges so you won't get hard lines in it. And again, when you stretch it over the item, you're going to have hard edges, and you want to stretch it past the edge that you're finished with. So that way when you go back, you can take a razor blade and easily cut that excess off. So as you can see here, it's formed pretty well to the bowl. This is in the bowl. So you can see that it formed this edge really well. You just heat it and stretch it past the point that you need it, so then you can cut off the excess, because you're going to get this on the ends where it's all rippled, this right here. But that's it. So there you go. I showed you how to use 3M D-Knot carbon fiber vinyl, how to wrap it. Now, I didn't fully show you how to wrap the entire bowl that I was doing, but it gives you a great idea of how to use this product. You pretty much heat it and stretch it, and just remember, when you're wrapping things, you keep the alignment of the pattern together so your car ends up looking good, or whatever you're wrapping. Again, there's a lot of knockoffs out there. You can buy a lot cheaper brands. This one is just by far the best out there. It's a little bit pricey, but you can find a lot of good deals on it. A link to their website will be in the description below. You can check out the product for yourself. You can also, I believe, buy samples of it so you can play around with it. But I just enjoy it. The only issue I've ever had with it is I live in Georgia where the humidity is high. So if you don't stick it to the edges very well, the humidity inside the car will kind of raise it around those tight corners. But other than that, as long as you use the primer, the stuff is going to stay. And if you screw up, just reheat it, reflatten it, and you can reuse it. So I hope you enjoyed today's show. Again, this was a viewer requested video. If you guys have any more requested videos, hit us up on Facebook. The link is down below in the description. Leave us comments. We always respond back to you guys. Definitely click like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.